Yeah, Salakia, before I got interrupted, Satan tried to hinder me, but continuing on. So you see, it says, the angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. Now let's look up that word encampeth. And the word is chana, and it says to decline, incline, encamp, bend down, lay siege against, encamp. Strong definition. Properly to incline by implication, the decline of the slanting rays of evening, specifically to pitch a tent, generally to encamp. All right. So, basically, it's kind of like the angels are basically, chilling, you know, wherever you may be, the angels are camped. Like when you go out uh to camp, you pitch a tent. You put up a tent where you can, dwell, like a dwelling place, you know. What the angels, you know, if, them being assigned to the elect, they're basically encamped. They basically, you're like a dwelling place, man, where they have to, you know, be around you in order to keep you protected. You see? So the angels are encamped round about you, man. So you have a hedge. Okay? So just understand that, man, that we do have protection. All right, and even matter of fact, let me go to Proverbs, the first chapter in the last verse. Because it says what? It says, but whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely and shall be quiet from fear of evil. So if you hearken unto the Heavenly Father's voice and you're obedient, the Lord's going to make sure you dwell safe and you'll be quiet from the fear of evil. You see? So that means that, continue in the path that, you're going, and basically don't turn away from the path, man. Don't fall away, or else, the Lord will take away that hedge. It tells you that in Psalms. Let me get Psalms 125 real quick. Psalms 125 and verse 3, it says, for the rod of the wicked shall not rest upon the lot of the righteous, lest the righteous put forth their hands unto iniquity. Do good, O Yahweh, unto those that be good, and to them that are upright in their hearts. As for such as turn aside unto their crooked ways, the Lord shall lead them forth with the workers of iniquity. So you end up getting the same judgment that the two-thirds are going to get if you turn away. It says, but peace shall be upon Israel. And that's the Israel of the Most High. Lord willing, we're of the Israel of the Most High, which is the elect. They're going to be protected, man. Okay? Now, let me go from there, and let's go to Job, the 11th chapter. And we're going to go to the 14th verse. And it says, if iniquity be found in thine hand, put it far away, and let not wickedness dwell in thy tabernacles. For then shalt thou lift up thy face without spot. Yea, thou shalt be steadfast and shalt not fear. You see? So, you won't have that guilty conscience, man, of, anticipating or expecting that something evil or bad's going to come to you because you done did some evil, man. So that's why right now the best time to get, whatever it is, spiritually out of your system that's being a hindrance to you, man. You know, this is that time right now. The scriptures talk about examining yourself, before the judgment, you know. So, we have a hedge, man, and it even tells you. Let me go to Job, the first chapter, because even when the Most High was conversing with the spiritual demon Satan, Satan even acknowledged that the Lord had a hedge around Job, and the Heavenly Father controls, whether that hedge is there or whether the Lord lifts that hedge and allows Satan to do what he does to you, man. The Lord has control over that. So you really want to protect that hedge, man. All right, this is Job 1 and verse let me see. This is Job 1, and I'll start. It says, and the Lord said unto Satan, whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. And the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth the Most High and is true of evil? So he feared the Most High, right? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, doth Job fear the Most High power for naught? Hast thou not made a hedge about him, and about his house, and about all that he have on every side? Hast thou blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land? So he basically, answered the Lord and said, don't you have a protection around this man? His whole house, you have a hedge, there's angels encircling this man in his house, right? Verse 11, it says, but put forth thine hand now and touch all that he have, and he will curse thee to thy face. So he's thinking that Job, he would be weak, as far as his faith, and the Lord was like, bet, because he made Job, you know, he already know Job was a loyal one, he was a real one. It says, and the Lord said unto Satan, behold, all that he have is in thy power. Only upon himself put not forth thine hand. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord. So the Lord basically said, you could do what you want, but just don't kill him. All right. So the Lord is in control, proving that he makes peace and creates evil. He Yahweh does all these things. So he also can create a hedge, a protection around you if you fear him and you're doing well, or he could take that away from you. Okay. So the times that we're coming into, we know many great evils is coming. It tells us to be circumspect, walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeem the times, because the days are evil. So the time that we're in right now, we use every opportunity, to do well, to do good, to keep in store, that foundation against, the time to come. All right. So there's nothing to fear, man. The Lord, when the enemy does his thing, the Lord said he's going to help us. Let's go to Isaiah 41. All right. I mean, does it not say in Sirach, the 2nd chapter, whoever that feared the Lord and called upon him was ever confounded, This is Isaiah 41 and verse 10. It says, fear thou not, for I am with thee. But it's like, be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Yeah, I will help thee. Yeah, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. And who's the right hand of the Most High? Yahweh Shai. Okay? And Yahweh Shai is over the angels. So Yahweh Shai is commanding to keep the angels over, the men and the women and the children that are allotted to be saved. Okay? It says, behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded, and they shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee shall perish. Thou shalt seek them and find them not, even them that contended with thee. They that were against thee shall be as nothing, and as a thing of naught. For I, the Lord Yahweh, thy power, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, fear not, I will help thee. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith the Lord, thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. So he's going to do that, man. He's not a God that he should lie. Okay? But ultimately, This only is pertaining to those who not only fear the Lord but also have faith and works to show forth. All right, and that's why it says in Apocrypha. Let's go to Second Ezra, the ninth chapter. All right, Second Ezra, chapter 9 and verse I'll start at verse 5. It says, "For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, and we're coming into the end. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. And every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed." All right. So faith is very important, man. It says, "Shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning." So you're going to be preserved from the said perils, like the Lord promised in Psalms the 91st chapter. Okay, shall no evil befall thee. You're going to get to see the fall of your enemies, man. All right, this is Psalms 91 and 1. It says, "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord Yahweh, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in Him will I trust. Surely He will deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings thou shalt trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by the day," which is talking about the missiles, "nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. And 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked." That's all the elect are in those ships. They're gonna look down and look upon the indignation of the Lord and Him sending His fury down, judging the world. All right. It says, "Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For He shall give His angels charge over thee." The angels are going to be encamped round about to keep thee in all thy ways. You see? So that's plain, man. So hey, if you don't have nothing to fear if you're doing the right thing. Okay? We know that, things we get our faith is getting ready to be tested. There's gonna be some form of anxiety because we're in the flesh. You know, we know that the hour of temptation is upon us. Real soon they're gonna force us, into this man's enterprise. But if you're of the elect, it's not gonna work out, man. It's not gonna happen. All right, the Lord's gonna preserve you. He's gonna keep you from the hour of temptation. All right, you ain't gonna get no jab. You ain't gonna get no chip. And you somehow, some way, you still gonna eat. You still gonna be protected. All right. So I just want to say that, Lord willing, this was edifying. Call Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. Until the next lesson, Shalom.